crap, okay.
Okay. Hello, friends, and welcome to episode two of Roommate Rumble. Last time we asked you to ask us advice about college. So, first question. What is it like living away from home so long? And how do you make friends in college? I don't want to end up just going to classes and never having friends in them.
Okay.
This is a really bad question to ask me because I don't know about you guys, but I kind of just go to class and then I come and sit in my apartment and I do this.
Okay, well, what is it like living away from home for so long? It's
nice. It's really nice, actually.
I was gonna say it's kind of scary at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I moved into my dorm for the first time, literally the day that I got there, I like bawled my eyes out because I don't like change. I don't take change well. I literally bawled my eyes out. But by the second day, I was fine. And then once I did start to make friends, you don't even really think about anywhere being home except for like where you are. You know, your home, where your family is still home, but then this is your new home.
And honestly, I feel like I got a lot closer to my family after I moved out.
Oh yeah.
You know, the whole like your parents not being there constantly nagging you, and when you go home they're actually like, oh my god, I missed you so much. Here, let me feed you food.
Yeah, let me pay for things.
Let me buy things for you. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. And as far as friends go, just go talk to people.
Go talk to people.
Literally.
Like our downstairs neighbor, okay, I was literally just waiting at the bus stop one day and he comes up to me and he was like, yo, you live in my apartment. And I was like, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I go by two things. One, compliment people, especially if you're a girl to another girl. Because I have done very well making friends by either getting a compliment or giving a compliment. And then I've also had moments where I've just literally walked up to people and been like, hey, you're in my class. My name's Autumn, nice to meet you. We should talk in class. And then friends. Instant friend.
Alright, next. How do you deal with people flirting with you on campus? I don't know if this is like, if you're asking me because this is a common occurrence for you, or if it's because you're trying to prepare for something like this happening in the future. In my experience, I don't really see a lot of like random flirting with people on campus generally. People don't usually do that. I mean, there's always like the gross cat caller, but
you just ignore them.
You just ignore them. Yeah.
Those are ignored.
They're dumb. There's like a 70% chance that they're drunk, and there's like 100% chance that they're just a douchebag. So yeah, just ignore them.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you keep on top of everything when you go out of town for a convention weekend? Do you have any advice about how to approach possibly missing things at school, or how to make sure you don't fall behind while you're out being awesome in cosplay?
That was a long question.
I'm pretty awesome, yeah. But honestly, okay. Let's clear up a few myths about college. Because when you're in high school, all your teachers tell you can't miss any class, your professors are going to be super strict, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, college is a lot more relaxed than high school because college professors know that you are responsible adults or irresponsible adults. But either way, you are adults and you are responsible for your own time and your own grades because, you know, after all, you are paying for all this. So, a lot of my professors put lectures online. So if I miss a day, no big deal. I just, you know, go and download the little PDF. And, you know, if there's a test coming up, you know, they always post the syllabus ahead of time. So you can look through the syllabus for the entire semester, make sure you're not going out of town on like a day where you need to take a test. Which is a major thing that I need to keep track of because I typically go to conventions for the whole 3-4 days. But just make sure you're on top of your homework before you leave so that you won't be stressed out about it when you come back.
Do your homework before you leave. That's a good
That's basically
thing. Plus, make friends in your classes. Sometimes teachers have sign-in sheets because none of the teachers want to go around and call out all of your names because there's a ton of you in class. And you can have your friend write your name in. I've written my friend's name it's in before. I actually have never done that. I don't miss class. I really don't miss class. So I've never done that, but I've had people ask me to do that. And I feel weird about doing it.
Just keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
We don't in any way condone this because it's not good. How to meet people if I am a commuter?
Just stay at school between classes.
Yeah.
If you have like an hour break or 2-hour break, stay and get lunch on campus.
Get lunch with people. Get a lunch buddy.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I have like 5 lunch buddies, but they always bail on me all the time. And like eating lunch by myself is so depressing. It's literally like the worst part of my day. I just sit there by myself at like the long tables in like the most crowded cafeteria on campus because I'm really lazy and I don't want to walk farther away to one of the less crowded cafeterias. So I sit there by myself and then inevitably I will get mobbed by a giant horde of international students. And they're always Chinese. It's always like a giant group of Chinese people. And you're thinking, Brenda, but you're Chinese. Shouldn't you be used to no.
Brenda
No.
doesn't want to
I get weirdly uncomfortable around huge groups of Chinese people I don't know. It really freaks me out. They don't even need to be doing anything wrong. Like, it just scares me. I don't know why. What are some ways to lose weight during the semester? Oh, good funny. Good funny question.
You don't. That's not true.
If you're me, you don't. But if you are a
I
dedicated
would
person
hope you weren't losing.
who wants to lose weight, if you live on campus, and that's really easy. Because last year I literally, it would take about as long to walk to class as it would to wait for the bus and then take the bus to class. So I walk to class almost every single day. And I go to school on a really, really big campus. So, that's like a 15-minute walk between my dorm and my closest class.
Anywhere.
Basically a 15-minute walk anywhere.
It's like 15 to 45-minute walk.
With like 2 to 3 classes at least every day, that's a good couple 15-minute walks,
And as far as like the freshman 15, if you are living on campus and you're eating in the cafeterias, I found myself the first month of school just literally grabbing every plate of food that looked good and being like, I want this, I'm gonna eat all of it. And then I would feel really crappy after every single meal because I'd be really full.
Oh my god, I would always feel super full after eating in the cafes last year.
Oh yeah. But I learned to cut myself down and literally take one plate of food first. Do not go through the lines and be like, well, I'm gonna get this and this. Always limit yourself to one plate.
And take advantage of your school's gym, because,
Yeah.
it's probably a lot cheaper than, an actual gym membership.
Yeah.
I never actually went to the gym because I never felt like walking that far to do more exercise.
What's your excuse now?
Now I'm just lazy.
We have a gym literally one building over from us.
Yeah.
And it's free and it's 24/7.
And I'm just really lazy. Sometimes I do crunches in my room.
Or out here on the couch.
While I'm watching The Walking Dead.
No.
Alright.
We broke it.
That was weird.
That
was weird.
My camera wanted to make
it wanted
stop.
to quit.
It's tired of hearing our voices.
How about not be distracted by cosplay and Tumblr when you have tons of homework or studying to do? Honestly, I don't work on cosplay that much during the school year because again, I'm really, really lazy and unmotivated. So, but Tumblr,
You're always on.
I'm always on Tumblr. It's really terrible. Personally, how do I avoid Tumblr distractions? I don't. I just go on Tumblr and I deal with the consequences. But how should other people avoid going on Tumblr? I know people who have downloaded programs that will literally, they can set, times that their computer will not allow them to go on certain websites. So you could always try that
That's
if you
smart.
if you're like me and you don't have self-control.
I didn't know those existed.
I don't even have enough self-control to download that sort of program, so I just go on Tumblr and yeah.
Or you can be like me and don't own a Tumblr.
That too. Just delete your Tumblr.
Everyone's gonna hate me now.
How to make friends with people who dorm? Do you mean if you're dorming, how do you meet other dormers?
A lot of people leave their doors open.
Yeah, they're just
And-
come in. And
yeah.
I always thought that was kind of weird. I was never one for that. I am kind of an introvert.
Again though, with the people who have their doors open, when you walk past, if you see something they have a poster on their wall or something and you know that band or that series or whatever it is, just be like, hey, I like your poster, you're into blah blah blah. And it's a real easy conversation starter when they have their doors open. So just walk through the dorms, especially if you live there. If you don't live there, that might be a little weird.
Should you break up your high school relationship if you and your partner are going to different colleges? This is a toughie.
I'm kind of iffy on high school relationships, to be honest, because I don't know many that have lasted much farther than
I know very
high school.
Very few and far between.
And
Mine personally did not work at all. That just did not. It really depends on the kind of person you are, I think. Me and my ex, we're not really the distance compatible type. That could have been my fault. I'm not, how do you say this? I'm not a very devoted girlfriend. I'm very devoted to my bed, and I mean my bed as in sleeping in it by myself, actually sleeping. I'm also very devoted to food, and I'm very devoted to the internet. I like my me time. I like my space a lot, and if there was the opposite definition of needy, I think I would be it. So in a long distance relationship, obviously you can't really have a lot of that. So if you guys are both, actually if they're both needy, that's not really gonna work either.
I think if you're thinking about this question of should we break up
You should
because
probably
we're going to
do
different
it.
schools,
You should
that
probably
means
do it.
there's something there that if it's not something that you're we're definitely staying together, we need to make this work, it's not gonna work.
It's hard to let go of something you're used to. Like Autumn said, change is scary.
Yeah.
But life goes on, and yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Wow, we ended on a really depressing note. I wish we
We
ended
did.
on a more happy.
You want a
question.
happy note? I just got Pokemon X.
Oh my god, speaking of distractions from school.
This is all I'm gonna do for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm so excited though. I'm in the middle of a Pokemon battle right now. I'm fighting a Weedle.
Alright. Until the next.
Until next time, send us questions
About anything.
Anything.
Because I can't think of a topic right now, so just
Leave us comments.
Leave us
Subscribe.
any questions.
I mean, we're not that exciting, but
Yeah. But doing this.
But it's fun for
Doing
us.
this is
So
fun.
subscribe so that we can have more fun and feel like we're doing something that
Productive.
people actually care about.
Alright.
All right.
Bye,
See you guys.
friends.